keeping quite relaxed there, Scott? Has that been the case all today?
It's been the case for most of the week. It wasn't the case for all of today. There was a slight equipment issue to do with my disc wheel this morning, which resulted in what Ruth described as a hissy fit, and that's probably a pretty fair assessment of what went on. But the problem's sorted out now. I've calmed down. My blood pressure's got back down to normal, and ready for the race.
Everyone sees you as this cool, calm, professional, customer that just sort of takes everything in stride. I mean, that might come with a bit of a surprise, seeing you have a hissy fit.
Yeah, look, I have a bit of a dark side. As I said to you before, you really have to be married to me, I think, to really see the worst of it. Ruth tends to bear the brunt of my little hissy fits from time to time, and I think sometimes that's the consequence from being the cool customer, that you lock it all away, and then every now and again it just comes out like Vesuvius. But hopefully that's it now for the race.
So no extra pressure or anything? I mean, you're in tip-top shape.
No, this is actually feeling. A number of people have asked me that. How you're feeling? You're going to break 10 hours. What if you don't? All this sort of stuff. To be honest, I'm really relaxed about it, and I think last year I was very relaxed about the race, and I think that's why I had a really good one. And I think that's the key to it. Just go out and enjoy it, and not worry about it, and not put too much pressure on yourself. Just go and have a really good time. So yeah, I actually don't feel stressed about it. I've been too busy working to really have much time to think about the race since I've been down here. But it's yeah, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. So you've done a few 5 Ironmans now.
This will be my 7th start.
So 7th start, and you had the
6 finishes.
I
won't talk about the one that
in New Zealand, the experience we ended up under the silver blanket. But how has your preparation and campaign compared to the previous ones?
It's been certainly different from last year, where I trained with Ruth, and the program we had there was really lots and lots of really long kilometres done at a pretty easy kind of pace. This program has been much more intense, a lot more quality work, not quite so much volume, and I've really enjoyed that. I think it's been good, and if the lead-up races are any indication, it's the best shape I've been in, I think, of my life. So, let's hope that translates. But it's been good. I've enjoyed the build-up.
The weather, as per normal, sort of making you a little bit anxious. Will it change race plans for you?
Oh, well, no, it doesn't change. I don't think it changes race plan. The only thing it would change is if it was a really, really windy, shitty day, I'd probably abandon the disc and just ride a normal rear wheel. But in terms of what's going to happen out there, you just got to take it. And you can expect the way this place is that sometime during the day it's going to be windy, sometime it'll be hot, sometime it'll be rainy, sometime it'll be windy. It's the 4 seasons in one day. You get here. It's a really interesting town. That was actually part of my little hissy fit this morning. I came back after doing our swim bike run in the pouring rain and threw my helmet across the room and yelled at Ruth, I'm sick of this place and I never wanted to come back again, and I don't know why we ever came here to do races and blah 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 blah. Got all that out of the system.
So you're feeling really
okay.
good
Oh yeah, I'm purged. I've vented.
And what do you normally do the day for an Ironman?
Oh, not much. I try and get all my bike gear and the run bags and stuff sorted out as soon as possible. Get done, out of the way, take it down there almost as soon as transition opens, get it in and then forget about it. Just come back and relax, lie around, watch TV, read a book or something. This time I don't quite have that luxury because things are really, really busy at work, so I'm sitting at my computer working away and some contract form, watching the football, but at least I'm sitting down. Takes your mind off the race. No time to sit around and get nervous.
Okay, and what about after the race? I mean, you've been doing triathlon for quite a few years now. Have you thought about post-Ironman?
Yeah, I have a very, very strict post-Ironman regime. It involves going to Wendy's and having a super choc shake, half a dozen donuts and usually a couple of hamburgers that night. Very important to have that regime as an Ironman.
Yeah.
Got to have that kind of rule. Got to put on all the weight that you've lost in training in the first week back. That's my goal. But I think, in all seriousness, the best thing to do is to get moving as soon as possible. Don't spend too much time sitting around. Go and have a massage and go for a walk, or I usually go for a light jog around about the Thursday just to keep moving. I think the sooner you do that, your body's used to moving, it's not used to sitting still. The sooner you start doing that, the better you feel. So it's better.
What about all the first timers doing the race in BTS? You've sort of trained a lot with those guys and they've bombarded you with questions.
Oh yeah, there's been lots of that. I feel like the old man on the top of the hill.
How have you enjoyed it?
Oh, it's been good. What has been really interesting is to see the improvement in these guys as the training has gone along, and there have been a couple of notables who've just improved out of sight, and I've really noticed it particularly in some of the bike training that we've done, and some of those early long rides, you know, where we'd start off and then ride together for a bit, then go at our own pace, that they drop off very quickly. But gee, towards the end, there was no dropping off. They've really improved their cycling dramatically. I haven't seen a lot of them on the run, but if they improved their run like they have their bike, they'll be really good. And I think everybody's come along a long way in a pretty short period of time. And I don't think there's anybody out there who will really struggle to finish. It might take a bit of time, but everybody, I reckon, will get through, and everybody will achieve what they want to achieve. They've all worked really hard, and they're a good bunch of guys and girls. Girl.
A lot of people cry when they cross the finish line of an Ironman. Will we expect that from you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I always, I'm hopeless. I'm always in tears. It's ridiculous. It's one of those pent-up emotional things that you're holding yourself together as much mentally as physically over a whole period of time. And when you cross the line, it's just the release that it just all comes out at once. Where you will see me cry, if my time is 10 hours and 1 minute, then you'll see real tears.
So for the viewers watching this, your PB is what?
10:08.
10:08. You said that last year.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're quietly confident that you'll be able to get under the 10-hour barrier.
Yeah, look, I think so. If everything goes the way it should, the way I planned it, then yeah, I'm pretty confident that I will. But you know, it's a long day. A flat, a broken chain, one or two flats, anything like that can happen. You know, it's a wet day. You get to have a fall. Someone can run into you. You might just not feel well. You might get your nutrition not quite right, or your stomach might react to something. You just don't know. And you know, all of those things serve to throw your plans into disarray. So I think the important thing is just to be able to keep really level-headed throughout the day. And if something goes wrong, and say, oh well, okay, that hasn't gone wrong. Let's just. I mean, the fatal thing to do is if you get a flat or something, then say, right, I've now got to make up that 5 minutes or 6 minutes I've lost, and you go out and smash yourself for an hour, and that's the end of it. So I think it's very important just to keep cool for that. But we'll see.
So no more hissy fits for the rest of the day?
Can't promise that. Can't promise. There's always a chance. I've got to glue that single on yet. I tried to do that before on my other one, and I've still got glue and shit all over my pants, all over my hands. If Richard's watching this, so he was asking me about gluing tyres on last week. I told him it was really easy. Gee, if you'd seen me doing it today, you wouldn't have thought so. Anyway, hopefully no more.
Good luck tomorrow, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys. Good luck to everybody.